Hello, Facebook family. Hi, IG family. Hello, happy Monday. I'm on two cameras, y'all, so I'm going to be going back and forth. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Awesome. Come on in. I got on a little early, 1 minute early, but definitely take this opportunity to share with a friend, an entrepreneur, and definitely come on back because I have some good stuff to share with you all today. Today's all about the power of delegating. The power of delegating. Awesome. Just Ask Lace has joined. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, today's all about the power of delegating, okay? All right, I am gonna wait a minute. So we'll start right at 6:02. Actually 6:01, I did say a minute. Welcome Facebook family, welcome IG family. Definitely take this time to share this live with a friend, an entrepreneur who can definitely use this information, because today I am talking to you all about the power of delegation and the importance of delegating, especially as a CEO, as a leader. So definitely share, share, share. Also, as you all come in, definitely leave some questions that you may want me to ask throughout this process. Okay. All right. So well, it is 6:01. So welcome, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me. I am your leadership and development coach, Shevvy. So welcome. Welcome. So what do I do? What I do, I help service-based entrepreneurs, CEO leaders who have their own businesses, whether you have, a team or you're by yourself or you just have a product. I help you implement the processes, the system, and training to grow your business financially. Not only that, but I also help you to regain your time, your energy, and also make sure that you have an efficient team to do the things that you need to do in your business. So I help you go from uncertainty to clarity. Okay, that is my goal. And how, what experience do I have for you? Like, okay, how can you help me? How can you serve me, Chevy? Well, I have 17 years of military experience. So, and I'm still in the military, so I have more, but I only count right now 17 years of leadership, but it's all good. So, when it comes to my background, 17 years of military leadership of lead in large teams, managing $1 million resources. I know all about the mentoring process, the coaching process, the onboarding process, discipline process, the feedback process, the anything that you can think of, change management, stress management. So when it comes to even standards of operation procedures, like implementing those things, stress, I'm telling you, when it comes to the knowledge and experience that I have to benefit your company, I am your go-to person to help you in that process. I'm an executor. You work with me, we're gonna get things done. You're gonna see improvements in your business. So this is why I'm here, to share my knowledge, share my experience, to let you know why I am the right fit for you, for your company, so that you can grow financially. So today is all about the power of delegating. So I'm going to give you all three things that you can do to ensure that you have a successful process when it comes to delegating. But before I dive into that, let me know, what are your thoughts on delegation? Because we do have people who are micromanagers and some who over delegates, because that's another topic. And I'll make a topic on that another time. But some people can over delegate. I've done that before and it's not good. It definitely affects your team, but that's a different time. But let me know in the comment here on Facebook and on IG. When you think of, delegating, how do you feel? What type of feeling does it bring up inside of you? Okay, so put it in the box, let me know. So delegating can, go different for different people. So just as Lace mentioned, she said, I think delegating is beneficial when done properly. You know who can handle what the situation is. And the key word I love that you mentioned, when it's done properly. So I'm going to give you three tips that you can implement to ensure that when it comes to your delegation process, that you are able to do it efficiently and it makes sense. So you're not looking like, you're not trusting those individuals to get it done. So As a CEO, a businesswoman, entrepreneur, when it comes to delegating with my primary job, delegation is so important. A lot of times as a CEO, especially starting out, you're busy. You're the technician, you're the customer service rep, you are the creator, you're the producer. I get it. I've been there. Some days I'm still there. But guess what? It's okay to be like that in the beginning. But as you're growing your business, you have to really ask yourself, okay, at what point do I start to delegate? And if you're not delegating and you've been running your business for a couple years now, ask yourself why. Why is that you're not delegating things? Are you a micromanager? Are you afraid that people are not going to get the job done the way you think it should be done? So my question is, why hire those individuals for a certain job and you're afraid to delegate things to them? So these are the three things that I want you to start thinking of implementing in your business to ensure that you are able to delegate so that you can regain your time, your energy. Because as a CEO of your business, your job is the overseer. You're seeing everything. In the beginning, you're seeing, you're doing, but guess what? At a certain point in your business, you should be now overseeing the process. And that's when I come in, because if you're not clear on what you should give away, guess what? I have a program that's coming up, which I will talk about later on, that will help you to go from that uncertainty into clarity, especially when it comes to delegation and a lot more. So the number one thing that you want to do when it comes to ensuring that you have a successful delegation process, first, I want you to look at your list of things to do. I want you to identify everything on that list and think about what needs to be delegated, okay? Because everything you don't have to do. Too often as CEOs, we feel like we have to do every single thing, and then we're complaining, we're burnt out, we're stressed, we're overworked, we're not motivated in our business anymore. Because guess what? You are trying to do everything all by yourself. And as a CEO, there has to be a time, there has to be a structure where you have to tell yourself, you know what? I cannot maintain at this level consistently like this all the time. So I need to delegate. So first thing, identify what is it that you want to delegate. And I'm not saying delegate something simple, like, okay, I need a customer rep, or I need someone to do something simple. Okay, write this SOP for me. Sometimes it is okay to delegate the big items, okay? Because you may not be good at that specific thing. So you might need someone within your company who can do just that for you. So you have to really look at, okay, on my list of 20 items, and sometimes your list may be 30, 40 items that you have to do with me for your business. So, hey, Just Lovely Lace, thank you for joining. So you really have to ask yourself, on this list, what are the things that I can let go, which we'll get into. So really look at the things that you can let go so that you are not overworked, you're not burnt out. So again, as a CEO, I get it. I've been there. I'm doing the content creation. I'm producing, editing the videos, editing the pictures, answering emails, creating products, creating courses. I get it. But at a certain point in my business, I had to realize, you know what, I need help. I need to outsource, or I need to hire someone if I choose to. But again, or guess what? Use my partner, use my kids. So you have to figure out who it is you can delegate certain things to, which we'll get into. So number one, identify on your list the things that you need or you want to delegate. Number two, determine if you're going to delegate internally or externally. Okay? So when I say that, you need to determine if you have a team, automatically you should be internally delegating, because you're already paying for a service. So why do you choose to go pay or outsource unless there's an actual need to outsource? But I believe as a CEO, when I hire someone, which will be another conversation, I'm going to make sure I'm not hiring that one person for one specific job. No. One thing I've learned about the military, we are trained on multiple jobs. Okay? Because if I need someone to run a different section, guess what? I have someone who's already trained. So as a CEO, that's how you have to think. When you hire someone, make sure that you're hiring that person that can actually add value in different areas of your business. So that's just an extra bonus tip for y'all. So number two, like I said, determine whether or not you're going to delegate that task to someone within your organization, within your business, or are you going to outsource? If you are within your company, great. And we'll get into number three. But if you're going to outsource, there's things that you want to make sure that you are doing to make sure you get a quality product. First, you want to research the company. Are they a good fit for you in your business? Are you able to build a relationship with this individual, or is it a one-time thing? Are you setting the standards? Are you setting the expectations for that specific? Again, that goes into the SOP, which is something that I train you on during my program as your coach. So number two, determine, are you going to delegate in or delegate out? And number three, you want to create that trust, loyalty, and commitment. I call that the TLC, not the tender loving care, but I call that the TLC. We love Omni support, yes. So when it comes to the third part of making sure that you're able to delegate and it's successful, guess what? Create that trust, loyalty, and commitment. And how do you do that? It is simple. You delegate and let go. I know it's simple, but it's so hard for many CEOs to do. It is so hard. But as a true leader who trusts their team members, trust the people that they work with, guess what? Delegating and letting go is easy. But as you delegate and let go, before you let go, you need to set your expectations. You need to set your standards. So as you let go of that task, first thing you need to identify within your organization, going back to step two, you identify that person that you want to complete that task. So again, there's a connection. You identify the task, you identify the person or the company, and then you delegate and let go. But before you let go, as I stated, you have to identify the person. And you're not going to pick any random individual, okay? You want to make sure that the individual that you're going to pick is able to execute, who's on the task or the project that you want them to complete. And also, you don't have to supervise, okay? You don't have to supervise. You don't have to keep correcting. Because guess what? You're going to set the standards. You're going to set the expectations. You're going to set a time limit when you want your meeting at the midpoint and also your end point. So as a leader, you don't just delegate and say, "Hi, I need this." Go roll with it. Or you're not going to be that leader either where you're telling that person to do it exactly how you want it done. No, that's not delegating. That's micromanaging. And nobody wants to work for a micromanager. I don't like to be micromanaged. And anyone who is working for someone else, they don't want to be micromanaged. They want to feel empowered. And by delegating and letting go, you are empowering those individuals to do their job. And I'm telling you, when you let go and you empower them, they're going to come back with a quality product. They're going to come to you for questions and clarification on that specific task. So you don't have to micromanage them at all. But again, you're going to set your standards. You're going to tell them, and you're going to let them know why you selected them to do this specific task. Let them know why they are important, because guess what? The task that you just gave them is a very important task. But let them know the benefits, their strengths of why you selected that individual to complete that specific task for you. And by knowing that individual is going to feel more empowered. They're going to be more confident to really create a quality product for you. And they're going to want to be like, okay, I don't want to mess up Shevvy's. She gave me an opportunity to get this done correctly. So guess what? I'm going to deliver a quality product to her so that the next time an opportunity came up like this, guess what? I'm going to be her go-to person for different projects. So again, tell the person why you're selecting them, set the standards, set your timeline, and they will oblige and probably go above and beyond. So as a leader, you don't need to micromanage. Save yourself the energy, save yourself the time, the extra stress, the lack of motivation, because you're going to be overworked. You're going to be burnt out. Thank you for joining on Facebook. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on delegation and the power of delegating. What are your thoughts? Do you delegate or do you hold on to the task yourself as a leader? So again, as a leader, as a CEO, if you have a business with people or just a product itself, it doesn't matter. You have to learn how to delegate efficiently. Delegate that makes sense. You don't want to micromanage. The first thing you want to do, as I mentioned, you want to identify the tasks that you want to delegate. And I'm not saying give anyone no micro mini tasks. Like give them tasks where you know it's going to take, you a lot of hours to complete. And guess what? Those hours that you were working on this particular task, now someone else is doing that for you. Now you have 3 hours back into your time. Whether that be spending time with family, with friends, doing some self-care, or working on something totally different to take your business to the next level financially. Because again, you don't want to consume yourself with just, with tasks that you're focused on so many different tasks that you fail to really invest in your business. Okay. All right. So Latoya Lee said, I like to do my own work, but I often get overloaded and then get nothing done. Exactly. A lot of times as CEOs, we want to hold on to everything. And I've seen it with female CEOs. They just want to hold on because they want that power. They want to make sure everything is perfect. A lot of male CEOs, they're like, oh, delegate, delegate. So again, it's okay to delegate, you guys. It is very okay to delegate. So always identify what tasks you want to get done. Number 2, identify whether or not you want to do it internally or externally. And like I said, if you have people working for you, then automatically it should be done internally because that's going to save you some money. Okay, instead of the outsourcing, unless you know for a fact you need to outsource it, then okay. But if you have people working on your team, guess what? Someone within your business should be able to execute on that specific task. Number 3, create that trust, loyalty, and commitment by delegating and letting go. Okay, I've seen it in the military often how people just delegate, but then they want to still do the task. No, nobody wants to be micromanaged. So again, allow that TLC to happen, and the individual will more likely provide a quality product, and they will always come to you looking for tasks, looking for things to do. So how can you all work with me? So I currently have a 6-week program that I'm launching on the 16th of February. So if you are that CEO who is struggling to really define what's going on in her business when it comes to her business with the processes, the system, and the training, and even if you don't have a team yet, the training that I'm providing in my 6 weeks is going to help you to be prepared and ready for those things when it does happen. So this 6 weeks entail, first, we're going to dive into you as the individual. We're going to focus on your strengths, but also we're going to build upon figuring out your weaknesses so that we can make those strengths as well. We're going to dive in on your emotional intelligence, how you make decisions. We're going to talk about SOPs. I'm going to show you how to create your SOPs so you can look at, these are things that I need to look for when I'm creating my SOPs or looking for someone to create my SOP. We're going to cover all of that. We're going to focus on our mindset, making tough decisions when we know we don't want to, but we have to as CEOs. And that's what I've done in the military. I've made decisions when I didn't have to, but guess what? I needed to in the moment while I'm leading people, while I'm executing the mission. So again, it goes back to what is the ultimate goal for your business. You have to make this tough decision. Also, we're going to talk about training, how to find quality employees, the onboarding process, how to let go of employees, because again, not every employee is going to meet your needs, but by hiring the right employees and going through the process I'm going to show you, you're going to save time. You're going to save money because you're not going to be going every 3-6 months hiring someone new. You're going to find someone that you're going to commit to, and the goal is to have them commit to your business as well so that they can invest. And I will show you how to hold individuals accountable, how to provide the connection to where people want to stay at your company to work for you and not leave. Because as a manager and a CEO, sometimes we can be not a great, person to work for. So again, I want to make sure that you have all the skills that I've experienced throughout my military career so that you can lead your team, your business to grow financially. Okay. And in this 6-week program, guess what? We are going to create and execute one of your business goals. That is the plan, to create it and execute it. So we're going to plan for 30 to 90 days. And during that time, even after the program, you'll be able to communicate with me and one opportunity to answer any question that you may have. So if this is something that you are interested in and you feel like you will benefit from my services, all you need to do is DM me the word clarity. And this program is very cost effective. So if you want to learn more, I also have a payment plan. And this is the group program. So you're going to be networking with other people as well. So there's a lot of goodness in this program that you're going to receive. And when I say I have a lot of experience and knowledge to bring to you that you will definitely lead with to ensure that your business gets to the next level that you want it to be, by having the right system, the right training, the right processes, because like I said, I am your executor. I'm going to help you execute and make things happen in your business. So all you need to do is DM me the word clarity and I will send you the detail, or we can book a 20-minute free discovery call and you can ask me all your questions about the program and we'll go from there, see if it's a good fit for you and me. But I want to say thank you all so much for joining. And as always, I am here every Monday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And also I'll be on Facebook as well too. So look me up for Shevvy Mac on YouTube. Oh, I'm on Facebook, but also I'm on YouTube as well at Shevvy Mac, where I'm going to be going live for the next week starting today. So definitely join me there, and you guys share this live with your friends, your CEOs, your entrepreneurs, and come back here every Monday. And I thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to come here and be live with me. I appreciate it. Is there any questions before I close out completely? I forgot to ask that. Or I'm gonna give it 30 seconds. Hope you all are having a great day, a great week. Hopefully your day started well. I know Mondays can be hectic. All right, y'all, since there's no questions, I want to thank you again, and don't forget to share this live, and you all have a beautiful evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.